Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. And today we're going to do a whip and chat, and we're going to start with a new painting. Well, I kind of already started it. I started it last night. Um, I needed something to kind of cheer me up. I was feeling kind of down yesterday, and among other things, so I needed something that was bright and cheerful. And so this is a gift from Rachel Ray. She sent this to me. I can't even remember, Rachel. I forgot. I'm sorry. Um, but anyway, she sent this to me, and it is from crystalcanvas.com or .us. And this is the design, where you guys can see. Um, it's a 40 by 60. So, like I said, I needed something that had some bright colors and so forth to cheer myself up between, it turning fall and it getting colder outside. And we've been kind of stuck in that off and on since March. I kind of needed something that kind of cheered me up. And it's a rhinestone and they're round. So, and I'm enjoying it so far. I also wanted to show you guys. I got some Patty Wax Super Sticky Unscented. I've already started using it, and I didn't know this until after the fact, but it's not recommended to use for um, the multi-placers. So I have my other thing of Patty Waxing out here for my multi-placers, but I like the tin. The tin has a motorcycle on it. I used to ride my boyfriend a long time ago. He had a motorcycle and it was a Harley, and I loved riding it. So she even sent a sticker also, which is up somewhere up on my desk or up here somewhere hiding on my drafting table. So we're going to get started. And we're just going to go on, and I'm just going to tell you about my week, and we're going to go from there. So give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I needed to check on little dude. Little dude is not feeling the greatest. I think he had too much candy this weekend from Halloween. Uh, so we're gonna get started. Um, I hope. So how was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's week last week? Mine was pretty good. Um, as you guys know, last week I did have a little technology snafu with my videos. But I was still able to upload and got that straight. So, goodness, I'm gonna tell you, I never in my life, that was the worst thing I was getting to the point I was getting so frustrated with uh, my computer and the program, and I really wanted at the point I was ready to throw the laptop out the window, and I was like, no, 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 we're not doing this. So finally, I was able to use my iPad to record a couple of videos, and I uploaded them. And hopefully today I won't have this problem uh, uploading videos using my program, because I don't know why it wanted to be like that. Who knows? It doesn't, if it's Jennifer, I'm not technology. I'm not one of those I'm not tech savvy. So yeah, it just, and I'm going to prove to you how untech savvy I am, if that's even a word. So, last week, I was blessed and surprised because, first of all, Monday, I was sitting here and I was getting ready to basically, well, I was getting ready to cut my uh, child support card that child support comes on for our. I don't know if everybody's like this, but if you get child support, they put it on a debit card, and you can use it. It's a Visa, blah blah blah. So anyway, long story short, I went to was going to cut it up, and I thought, no, let me check this before I do, just to make sure, because it would be kind of stupid, and I would feel really like I would be totally upset if I cut it up into little pieces and there's money on the card. Now, mind you, he hasn't paid for a whole year. So I was like, okay. So I checked it, and lo and behold, there was money on it. And it was not just like, $200 or $300. There was a lot of money on it. So I gave it to Justin to, do what he needed to do, because he needed some things for himself. And so he went and did that. And he comes back and he looks at me and he hands me the card and he says, "Here, Mom." I said, "What?" Now, he's not good with money anyway. And so I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do with this?" And he says, "The rest you can use." I was like, "Okay, what do you, why?" And he's like, "Well, um, I'm giving you the rest." Okay. So, and he said, "Not only that, it's your birthday coming up. So go ahead and, get what you want." And I looked at him and I said, "Who are you? And what have you done with my child?" Because my child, let me tell you, he does not like, he's, yeah, it's just, it's Justin. You gotta understand. He, um, he doesn't like doing anything for anybody. Um, Unless, he really not absolutely necessarily has to. And, so I was like, okay. So, um, anyway, I said, okay. And he told me how much was on there. So I said, okay. Well, I bought a ring light. You guys can probably tell the difference in the video this time than what there was last week, because it looked like I was in the dark last week. And that was even after turning on every single light in the living room, dining room, to make it look bright in here, and I still didn't. So, um, sorry, I'm trying to find the color I need. So I bought that. Now I did not realize there were two different types of ring lights. Okay. Now, I know I should have, but I didn't. I didn't know that there was one that had a swing arm on it for your, you know, camera or whatever. I did not know this until after the fact. And after I'd already ordered it and it was already on its way. So I'm not complaining. I really like it so far. I was going to raise it up some because I think it's too close, but then that's just me. I don't know. So that I got that. Um, I bought myself. I got two frames for my two of my diamond paintings, and those of you that are in my group um, on Facebook, my diamond painting and cross stitching with Jen's Creations, I posted a picture of that. I also posted it on my Instagram. Two of them are finished. They're hung up. They're, done. I was going to do a framing video. And let me tell you something. The last time I did a framing video, that was the framing video that I will never ever do again. That framing video was one from hell. And I will never ever do one of those videos like that again. I'm going to get better at it before I do it. And I'm granted, I did a good job. Okay. But I was just concerned that if I tried to do it on camera, I would totally mess it up. So I just said, no, we'll just, do it. And I'll take a picture of the finished project, finished, finished the, piece. And you guys can, drool and enjoy that way. So, um, but I'm really happy with the way they turned out, and I really like them. And so then I ordered a box set of a TV show that is still currently on, but I really, really liked it. I really liked the show, Chicago PD. I have been trying to like watch all the seasons in order, and Ion Television doesn't do that. They do, but it's like they don't start at I don't know. I just got to the point where I was getting like, no, I can't, skip to like season 3, and then the next episode is like season 7 or something. So I did that. Well, Amazon didn't have any. The couple sellers that I did try to go to look for, or that I looked under, didn't have it. And what this whole thing is funny because when I ordered it, I was supposed to get it all Friday. Well, everything had been, delivered and everything. And so I was like, all right, this hasn't been delivered yet. Well, then I finally get an email telling me that they were sold out. So I went back in and looked again to see if another store had it. And like I said, there was every store I checked on and every seller I checked on, they sold out. So I was like, okay. So I went to another site and looked, and I found it $10 cheaper. So that's on its way. And so no, I'm not excited. Yes, I am, but I don't want y'all to think I'm a total freaking geek. I'm not, trust me. So yeah, that came, and what else? And of course my patty wax super sticky, which I'm enjoying that. I'm loving it. I'm Yes, I'm loving my super sticky. So that was and of course I ordered a game for them because they wanted one, and got that. And so that came, yeah. When did that come? That came Saturday. So they've both been in there kind of fighting over playing this game, and they have driven me totally bonkers with this game. Let me tell you, it's Spider-Man, and it's on PlayStation. Now, I bought a PlayStation 4, got a PlayStation 4 from Rent-A-Center for them. So, yeah, they're kind of, going back and forth over this game, and they're about to drive me crazy. And, oh, shoot. Well, okay. Oh, well, I put the wrong, uh, darn it. Okay. You know what? I have a glare, and it kind of looked like the same thing. Thank God I only did a couple of a different thing. Ah. Somebody shoot me this morning. So that, was my, wonderful little thing. And I did buy some Diamond Art Club. Now, when I ordered it on Monday, y'all are going to laugh because, no, you're not going to laugh. You guys don't understand this. I've never gone through this before. I've never had to, like, never had to wait, but it's no big deal. I ordered 2 diamond paintings and a pen. Well, I did not realize until after uh, I got the email telling me that, the confirmation email. I didn't really pay attention at first. So I went back in and looked at the email, and one of my paintings doesn't ship and is not available until um, the 15th of this month. So I'm not going to get it until probably the the end of that week, or even the following week, which is no big deal. And I've never gone through this because I was like, okay, where'd that go? Okay, where did that go? I know I saw that. Anyway, I don't know where that went. Uh-huh. There is a loose drill somewhere, and I don't know where it went to. Um, so I was getting kind of like, I wasn't getting worried. I was just kind of like, okay, I haven't gotten any email updates. Let me check. So I did. And, I emailed Diamond Art Club, and sure enough, that's what they told me, which is no big deal. I wasn't really, concerned. I was kind of, excited that I was going to get to do an unboxing, but, it is what it is. And I'm patient. I can wait. So, the, one of them is called Scorpio, which is my, horoscope or zodiac sign. I don't really follow my zodiac. Everybody says, "Oh, you probably should," but I really don't. I just, know that's what my sign is. Don't ask me. I don't, I'm not one of these ones that's into that kind of stuff. But then again, you know, okay. So, that's going to be coming, and I will do an unboxing when that comes. I'm excited. I haven't ordered a Diamond Art Club in a while, so yeah, I can't wait for them to come. Um, and it was funny because I was just talking about uh, Diamond Art Club, I think on my last video, the Wip and Chat. I can't remember. And it was funny because as soon as that Wip and Chat was over, is when I checked my card. So yeah, I'm sorry, I missed a couple of these symbols, and I want to make sure I got them all. And I didn't realize I missed those. So, so that was my week, and most of it came on my birthday, which was kind of cool. And so then Miranda and her boyfriend and the kids gave me a uh, like so like a little bell pull thing, and I guess it's canvas, and it had designs on it. Uh, so she, you know, um, yeah, she painted all those and put it in a bag and gave it to me and said, this is from all of us. And then, of course, the card. And they made me a cake. Now, really, y'all gonna think there's something wrong with me because number one, I did not touch this cake until last night. Um, she made it Friday. Now, I didn't touch it until last night after everybody had went to bed. And I don't know why. Usually when I get birthday cake right away, I want a piece. No, I don't know what the deal was. I have no clue. Don't know why. And well, I think Miranda and I think the kids thought there was something wrong with me because I didn't rush to get um, a piece of cake, which they thought was kind of just like okay, all right, I gotta get some new wax. This is starting to not do what it needs to do. So but it was good. They they basically waited on me hand and foot practically almost the whole entire weekend, and which okay, and okay, my wax wants to be a butthead today. So that was our little thing, and there. I'm having a time this morning, guys. No, I'm not. I'm just not like really prepared this morning. Um, so yeah, that was our little, um, exciting week. There wasn't really a whole lot that went on. Uh, I did get some hair dye, and I did dye my hair. So that, was kind of, oh, now I forgot what color I was on. Oh. So that was kind of, you know, my little, whatever you want to call it. I guess I want to call it my birthday week. I don't know. Because, I mean, truthfully, I really don't. My birthday's getting to be to the point where I just am starting to feel like, oh, it's just another birthday. And, whoopee doo. But, it just makes me feel really good when the kids, take it upon themselves to, especially first thing in the morning, wake up and tell me happy birthday and so forth. And it was funny too. Now, my dad texted me the day before, okay, 6 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, happy birthday, have a great day. And I was like, okay. And I messaged him back and I was like, thank you, Dad. I love you, but my birthday's tomorrow. And he says, I know. And I'm thinking, okay, it's, why are you messaging me? Why are you doing this, you know, the day before? And he says, well, I wanted to tell you now because I will forget. And I thought, oh my God. And it's pretty bad when your dad, who's 20 years older than you or whatever, I can't remember. I think he's like 77, 78, 79, one of those two, one of those three. He, will admit that he will forget it. I mean, it's not the first time he's forgotten my birthday, which is no big deal. Um, so yeah, it kind of was like, okay. And I said, well, I'm getting there. I understand. And he never, you know, he just replied back with this big smiley face, and that was it. So yeah, it was kind of funny because I wasn't, I was just like, okay, Dad. So, um, but that was my whole week for that, and for yeah, my whole week in a nutshell. Yeah, it wasn't the most exciting week in the world because it's with cases, it's gotten to the point now, I guess, everybody's kind of, staying at home again because, cases are rising again. And the governor gave a state of emergency for our state, but he's not locking us down. He's telling us that, if we have to, not, if we have plans to travel out of state, to not do so. And if we had plans to travel to a hotspot like um, Baltimore, DC, um, Annapolis, places like that, to either cancel or reschedule. So, which I didn't know that was done until Sunday, and I was like, okay, hmm, do we? What do we do? So it's getting it's getting bad again. Which, it's no big deal. I stay home anyway. I stay inside. But, like Justin and um he goes places to the store. He's been job hunting, and I'm going to have to stand behind him, especially when he comes home, to make sure he washes his hands and, all that kind of junk, especially when they go to the bathroom. Because my kids, I'm sorry, but my children do not like to flush after they go to the bathroom. They don't like to wash their hands after they go to the bathroom or before they eat and after they eat. So, yeah, I'm going to have to stand over them again because, no, we're not. Mm-mm. And I'm not saying I'm going to get it, but I'm just saying I'm going to make sure that my kids do what they need to do, especially when it comes to going out in public and they have to wear their masks. So, that's, and of course, Sky didn't want to wear his mask on Halloween. He went trick-or-treating for the first time in like forever. He's not really been interested in going until this year. And he went, and let me tell you, this boy came home with tons and tons of candy. Never in my life. It amazed me because he he didn't look thrilled when he walked in the door. I thought, something had happened. But no, he just did not look like he was a happy camper. So I asked him, I said, "What's wrong?" "I'm just tired." And I was like, "Why are you tired?" Well, they went, Miranda and her boyfriend took him to a couple, what is it? Well, it's a housing development. And they went there. And this boy, it looked like he robbed the candy store. I have never seen so much candy in my whole entire life. And I looked at him. I'm trying to find my next color. And I looked at him and I said, "Goodness gracious." Well, this was kind of, which I can understand. There was a couple places that were just basically just giving handfuls and handfuls of candy. And he got like two handfuls. Then there was one house that he went to that they just left the bowl out on the porch. They were in the house, but they just left a bowl out on the porch and basically had a note saying, "Happy Halloween," whatever, and just, telling them to go ahead and, get their candy. Well, Skylar wanted to be one of the first ones to the candy. And so I was like, okay, he probably would have gotten candy even if he, wasn't in a rush. And Miranda looked at me. She said, "Mom, you don't understand." I said, "What?" She says, "He ran and jumped a bush." I was like, "What?" "He jumped a bush." I was like, "Okay then." She said, "Mom, he looked like he was running track. He jumped that bush like," I was just like, "Okay." And I kind of was, teasing him. And I noticed he didn't like act right. And I said, "Son, what's wrong?" "I'm tired." Well, come to find out, he wasn't only just tired. He didn't feel good. So he's been fighting this stomach thing. Um, excuse me, I need some coffee. He's been kind of fighting a stomach, um, an upset stomach. And I looked at him and I said, "Do what's up?" And he didn't say right off the bat that he didn't feel good. He just, said, "I'm tired." I was like, "Okay." So he went and laid down, and that was the end of it. So he then yesterday morning, he acted like he was fine. And I thought, okay, something's up. So usually he'll come out and, get him a bowl of cereal or something. And he didn't do that yesterday. And I couldn't figure out, if it was just because he was, tired or what. And he came out and he looked pitiful. I mean, he really looked pitiful. And I looked at him and I said, are you okay? He says, Mommy, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. Okay. So he's been laying down. This morning he got up and he just didn't feel the greatest either. And I just told him, I said, all right, you know what? One day is not going to kill you to, stay home from school. So just, go lay down and relax. So he's in my room, laying down, relaxing, and he just doesn't feel the greatest. Yesterday was just not one of those days that I have, it just wasn't a good day yesterday. Between him not feeling good and it was just, I don't know how else to describe my day. Um, I'm going to kind of talk down low so he doesn't hear me now. Because he doesn't know this yet. But I received a phone call yesterday from his father, and he proceeded to tell me that he has cancer, prostate cancer. And anyway, he's been dealing with this by himself for, I guess, the last couple of months. So I'm assuming that he was kind of told that he had to, or kind of pressured to telling everybody. So I was the first phone call. Now, have I told Skylar? No. He has requested that I not say anything. Not yet anyway. He is getting ready to go do chemo and radiation or whatever. He didn't really specify all of that. So he's doing that, and he wants to wait until after that, when he has to go back to the doctor for, I guess, the follow-up or the tests or whatever after radiation, or I don't know how they do it. Don't ask me. But he wants to wait until after that and to see if it is necessary or if it's, worse or whatever. Um, then, he wants me to, then, I, do I want to keep it to myself? No. Do I want to tell Skylar? I do, but I don't. But I'm doing this as his request because, he's being positive and upbeat about it. Um, so, and as soon as I found out, I didn't really react. And I kind of waited until later, a couple hours later, before I actually reacted to this. And I immediately posted on my groups and so forth to please pray for him. Um, it's a shock. I don't know how else to describe this because I'm kind of shocked myself because I really wasn't expecting to be told this. But so he's going to keep me updated and keep me posted. But I want to thank everybody for all your prayers and thoughts, good wishes, and so forth. Um, I will keep you guys posted as to what's going on because I'm not even sure. He was he didn't sound like he felt the greatest yesterday. He kind of sounded like he was kind of out of it yesterday, so I can totally understand that. And so I'm kind of just, going with it. He told me to just, go on with, you know, everything as normal, like I normally would. And, if it gets worse, then, we will deal with it and deal with talking to little dude. So until then, guys, just keep praying for him. And um, I will keep you guys posted on that one. Okay. So, that being said, that has been, yeah, my highlight. I and it got so bad yesterday with that, and just one of those days, and little me dude not feeling well. I needed something to cheer me up. I needed to do something that would brighten everything up, and that's why I picked this. And I'm really I'm really enjoying this. I'm really liking how this is turning out. I've never done rhinestones before. I was totally like, I didn't want to be totally clueless when it came to like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And of course, somebody bopped me on the back of the head. Jen, it's the same as diamonds, as you would regular drills. Oh, duh. So here you go. I'm almost done with this section. Can you believe this? Of course, I worked on it yesterday, so worked on it some yesterday. So yeah, it's I'm enjoying it. Let's put it that way. I'm really, really enjoying this. I'm gonna work on this one. It's a smaller one, so I think that's part of the reason why I got picked this, and I probably got burnt out with the Supernatural. That one's over to the side. Yes, I will continue that one eventually. I needed a break. I got to the point I was looking at, you know, all the browns, all the blacks, and I thought, ugh. So yeah, I needed a little break from that because it was driving me crazy. Not that I cared, but I mean, and I didn't have a problem doing it, and the confetti wasn't really, that bad, but oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna scream just because I was getting to the point where I couldn't tell if one color was black, one color was brown. It was just, yeah, there was just no way. I was just like, oh no, we're not, not. So that I don't want to do that either. Um, that was my main reason for doing this one, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, this is gonna go in my bathroom. I'm all excited about that. Um, Stitching wise, I started a new one, and I will show you guys on FlossTube tomorrow. I have my FlossTube video ready for tomorrow. Um, or well, not ready, but I'm going to be prepared, and I'm restarting one um, because I kind of goofed it, and you don't. I'm gonna tell you, you don't realize the difference when you use pre-gridded fabric until and not gridded fabric until you, is that it? Is that all of it? Is that it? I want to make sure this is all of this color before I like, okay. You never realize how much easier and how much, um, easier, well, yeah, how much easier it is to stitch on pre-gridded fabric versus just regular fabric that's not gridded until and I grid all my fabric except now lately I'm using pre-gridded fabric that I bought from Stony Creek. That has been a true um, blessing, because let me tell you, I have never in my life, here I am getting ready to just dip into this without even thinking. Um, don't get me wrong, I had no problem gridding my fabric, and I had no issue, doing that. But now that I've started using the gridded fabric, it's so much easier for me, because especially with 25 count, I have not had to really mess up, and really not really messed up. So the one that I'm going to restart, I'm going to do it on the gridded fabric, because um, yeah, I was making all sorts of mistakes. It was like, I just couldn't, I was like, really? So I'm going to start it on, I'm probably going to end up doing the restart next week, because I'm finally getting myself motivated, guys, to do, um, to get, uh, my rotation back up and going. So I'm going to get that done and started, and yeah, but the new one I started, I'll show you guys tomorrow. Um, it's called Bountiful Bookshelf. It's from Heaven and Earth. So yeah, that's going to be, my next, that's going to be what I'm working on this week. As a matter of fact, once I clean and do what I need to do today, because I'm having to make some changes around here. I'm tired of, it's a long story, but I've been kind of feeling like I've been slacking on things in general. I know, Jennifer, why would you? Where did that go? Um, I mean, I'm going to tell you guys, I am not a nasty person whatsoever, but I just get to a point that I was starting to really depend on my kids, especially, to do the majority of what needed to be done. And that wasn't fair. And granted, there are days that I do have a hard time moving around some days, because of my knees. Like today, it's it's not a bad day, but I can tell my legs are bothering me. But again, it is what it is. And I was depending on my kids too much. So that's not happening anymore. And I missed one. So we're going to start, getting things right now, especially now that I've uh, put these two new paintings up, which I'm really impressed with these paintings. Okay, why is this? I want to make sure that this is not there. I'm I love that how it is. So how they are. So, and I love the way that they're finished. So yeah, we're gonna get this right. No, I'm still gonna be around. Um, the last time I decided that I was going to do this, somebody asked me, "You're not gonna do videos?" Yes, I'm gonna do videos. I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. I promise. I'll still be here. Um, so yeah, I've got to get, my house in order and so forth, and get stuff. You just don't know. If I took a picture of my house right now, you would probably ask me, what the heck is wrong with you? Why? It's just, today I'm not doing that, because, number one, little dude doesn't feel well. And when my kids aren't feeling well, I really don't um, worry about, cleaning and so forth. It's just, I was raised that way. If your kids are sick, don't don't worry about cleaning. And I don't. Um, I just refuse to. My kids come first, basically. So yeah, they're gonna. So today is gonna be one of those days that I kind of just do what I need, do what I need to do, and stitch, and I'll straighten up. But and tomorrow they're off of school anyway, so I'm just going to wait until tomorrow, and then I'll just you know do all that good junk tomorrow and get it all done, and hopefully it won't look so bad. And I've also got to rearrange the living room. Yeah, at the end of the month I got to put the tree up. So yeah, I got to do that. Let me move this up. I don't want y'all to think I'm not doing this. So or think that I'm like hiding in the blind down there. So yeah, I got to get that situated and figure that out. Oh, the joy of fall and winter. So, but yeah. So that's going to be the fun part. But oh, also I want shoot, I almost forgot. One of the things I got last week that came on my birthday was a microphone, an external mic. Now, Pippa Brown was nice enough to show me. Now, Pippa, if you're watching this, I watched the video you posted in the creator group. Um, I don't know where you looked for settings. I don't know if it was on the YouTube or whatever. But anyway, long story short, I still had issues. So I have somebody that's gonna help me put it together. But here you go, guys. This is it right here. Because I want to start doing split screen again. Oh, there it is. I want to start doing split screen again. I really, really, really um, enjoy doing that, but I had a couple people that told me they didn't like it. And a couple people that have messaged me and asked me if I'm ever going to do that again. I might. I want to, but that's why I was going to use the mic. So once I figure out how to make it work and what I got to do to make it work, then I will gladly, call you, do that. Because my issue is I have an external webcam, and I also have my laptop. So I don't know how to, yeah, that's one thing I've got to figure out. So, but I kind of, it's, I'm probably going to have to go on YouTube and look it up and see for myself and pull it up and look, and especially the brand that I bought. Now, if I had thought about it and if I had waited, I probably could have ordered the one that Pippa, just unboxed. I feel, never mind. So I will do split screen again. Just give me a minute to get the technical issues worked out with this mic. Like I said, I am not tech savvy at all whatsoever. So, I apologize. It's not my fault. So once I, research this and look it up, I will let you all, um, I will gladly do a split screen again. Now, I will not be doing split screen on my lives because the OBS Streamlabs uh, likes to um, lag, so that won't be happening. So that's it, guys. I'm done for the day. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching. And if you did, please hit the like button. And I will see you all next time, and thank you for watching. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I will see you all next time.